The one I cut out. There's a lot of it's copyright. I have to take in the trousers.
Avant leur tour.
Because we have two leaders waiting how they arrange each other. And what is the reason of the political season? It's only the language, or it's the traditions, or is it the religious reason of the separation? No, I don't understand.
Very close to this. Very similar. All of these. Very similar to this. Same things probably. Exactly. Alright, but here is from better.
But you know, all things are eaten now.
We have eaten up.
Like in the puja, coffee also, Turkish coffee. With sugar or without sugar?
Maybe we do.
You had once, you didn't like. You had once, you didn't like.
With sugar you have to.
It's strong. Strong.
Chai stick.
I don't like anything strong, even tea or coffee. In moderation.
Something.
So chai, we use chai.
Then to everyone.
What time is it?
We have 5 minutes left. Hemen bir çay alalım.
Hemen çay yapsın.
5 minutes only left? Yes, only 5 minutes left.
We can be seated.
Prasad for guys.
You didn't have any concern.
Say hi.
You can taste it.
Nice. Big, very yeah. We use it saffron.
Garlic patates de patates. Για να φανείς ωραία στη φωτογραφία πρέπει να λες τουρκικά. 333 λέγες μισούς οπουδούς ή να λες πατάτες. Μετά θα τα λες και θα τα βάλεις στη φωτογραφία σου. Θέλεις σε πιο κόμματα.
It's like a glass.
Chinese glass.
Yes.
It's like no glass, nothing. And that we call as kheer. Kheer. Actually, it's
Está gordo.
Kheer is Sanskrit. There's a beautiful complaint saying that Pakashvetaha, Pakashvetaha, Hansa Shvetaha, Pakashvetaha, O Vedo, Hansa Pakayoga. The swan is white and also Baka is with a big thing stands in the water with one foot up. Stone. Stork is big, but smaller one?
Fenikoter.
Stork. There's some other name. I remember. But stork. The stork is white and the Hansa is the, what you call Hansa? Swan. Is also white. But what is the difference between the two? So, Nira Kshira Viveki. You see, if you mix water and Kshira means milk, and put it before a baka, that is a stork, it won't make difference. But a swan will just suck in the milk. When it comes to the Vivek, Vivek is discrimination. When the discrimination comes to then, that's why it is called Hamsa Chakra, because this gives you discrimination. Hamsa is a swan.
Viveka Chudamani.
Viveka Chudamani. Viveka Chudamani. Vivek is discrimination. That's a treatise, that's a very philosophical treatise, this Viveka Chudamani. To convince the intellectuals, then he got so fed up. So he wrote Saundarya Lahari, where he said just praise the mother, finish, that's nothing else to read. But every couplet that is there is a mantra. Adi Shankaracharya's name. Take anybody, you take Muhammad Sahab's name. They are all with us. That's what Christ has said, that those who are not against us are with us. But they didn't explain who are against us and who are not. You see, because the people when came here, say Muhammad Sahib came here, or Christ came, that time what was the awareness of people was so poor, very poor. They were tribal people, actually, they had to deal with. And when Christ came also, he had to deal with horrible people there. So, how far they could go? There was no awareness. Now there people are aware. You know, even now, when I was in England, 4 years I was struggling with 7 hippies to begin with. It has been very hard work in England. Now 16 years it will be completed. Namaskar. It's not like Turkey, like this lady, she got her realization just like this. 4 years I was struggling. I learnt every permutation and combination of problems through these 7 things.
And also she felt that something divine is happening there. She felt it.
That's huge. That's Turkish. That's why I said the Muslims will take to sahajayoga in no time, because they are dealing with the formless God. Muhammad Sahib didn't talk of himself at all.
Yes.
He didn't talk. He must have seen the point. He didn't talk. He just said that you follow the Nirakar, you talk. I'm just a servant of God, I'm a messenger of God. But he didn't say he is an Adi Guru. He's the primordial master, he never said. Because then the attention goes away.
Master, there's no idols. There's no idols in Master. There's no pictures, no idols.
That's why he cancelled it. Because people get fixed with it, you see.
That's the worst case.
And also he said that we should not have music. Because you see, during meditation, if you have music, there's no end to it. You can have any dirty music, filthy music, this, that. He said, don't have it.
Okay.
See, for those days it was all right. But your Shariat comes not from Muhammad Sahib at all. It comes from Moses, long time back. When he went and he found those 10 commandments, he came down and saw people doing all kinds of things. So then he said, all right. Then he put in the 3rd book of Bible, Angel, you call it Angel. The 3rd book of Angel is Nirmala Devi. In that he has given all this Sharia, that this should not be done, that should not, and you can kill someone too. That's for the Jews.
Yes, for the Jews.
Not for the Muslims.
Yes, it's coming from the
And the
Moses.
Jews don't follow. That time it was necessary. You see, what in Sanskrit called is samayachar, according to the time. Samayachar. So that was the time, according to the time. Like at the time of Borsa Sahib, you see so many men were killed. Very few men left, and mostly older people. But the women were so many. So he wanted to establish the marriage institution. He said, all right, you marry 4 women. Even a young girl you can marry, but you must have a sanction, collective sanction. That's why he didn't say that you have to marry 4.
And also he himself married many women, but just in case to prevent them.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
That's the reason.
That's the reason.
Yeah.
That's the reason.
You see, to understand what is this tea, right? So to understand them, we must first of all understand that we are human beings. No. We must understand. Now, at the level of human beings, you can't understand them. You can't understand them.
At that time it was necessary, but
Of
now,
course, samayachar. according to the time. Now today, you see, as the situation is of Kundalini, so my attention is only on Kundalini because that's my job. Now I will do that. So whatever is the samayachara, at this time, I would say, of course, you can have international marriages because now a world is going towards one. So you can have international marriages, but you must have marriages. You must have monogamous marriages. You shouldn't have, because you see AIDS and all that has come. So all that is in the culture of Sahaj. So it evolves, you see, according to the time. Time is very important. This is the time of resurrection. But people have really taken away all the truths with them, killed them, and now this is
For
mine.
nothing.
They cannot understand now. This, I am so angry with this English, the way they have supported this Salma, this Rushdie, because he's such a bad man. He has no business to talk like this about Muhammad. All right, I don't mind if he criticizes Muslims. All right, criticize.
But
But what Muhammad said?
And he's making joke of him.
Stupid fellow like him. He looks like to me an idiot, that's all.
Now he's hiding himself all the time.
We
Why?
let him pay. No,
He's paying in this way.
But he's made lots of money, that's all. Money making, orientation. But today the time is different, and the time is where the whole world has to be one. We have to know that we are part and parcel of it. It's very different. Here we cannot have different races, different countries, different religions. It's out of question, out of question. So we have to create something, and that is your spirit. Because that time, how could they enlighten anybody's spirit? Nobody would have even understood anything. Nobody was so subtle. You see, they're fighting morning till evening. And so many of them took birth in this area. Like also, you can see in Iran, you had Shiraz, you see, you had these people, Zardost. 5 Zardost took their birth in Iran. And then comes Mr. Khomeini. See, this is what it is. I mean, all their work is ruined, absolutely ruined. And in the name of religion, that's the best part of it. But that's where I found Russia the most free country. I gave them left and right, every one of them. I just told them off. I said, this is what it is, and religion is this, and this is no religion, this is nonsense, this, that. But only in Russia one can speak like that. I'll have some sugar if you want. Thank you. Yes, but now there are 36 nations. Sahajogis, think of it.
Nasıl geçeceksiniz buradan pas edin.
My husband was elected by 134 nations. So he told me that once you have about 51 nations, everybody else will follow. It's too much. See, for people to understand Sahajayoga and to take to the miracles of it is too much. It's too much for them. See, because they
Too much miracles, Father. When you read it, there is no way.
see, and the thing is that this knowledge is also, I mean, any other knowledge so easy. This knowledge so subtle. And I'm surprised how Sahajogis have picked it up. In no time.
But you to realize the miracles. Previously, we are not realizing the miracles, even in small things.
Oh, everywhere.
For example, tonight I have some worries for because my son will be alone at home. I will be here with you, and my husband has a dinner, a business dinner. And I was worrying about it. I just called my husband, and he told me that it is cancelled. It is a miracle for him.
It goes on like that.
It's always like that inside the...
But some are so obvious, nobody can explain.
You want sugar?
Thank you. I think our village life is similarly the same in India.
Of course.
The tradition is the same.
You see,
Customs
yourself,
are the same.
as you are very fond of feeding people, we Indians are also very. So once what happened that these people came to Kolhapur in Sangli, and the Indians had done all the cooking, and the Sangli people had done all the cooking for them. They came. When I went there, I found all Indians sitting like this, very guilty, unhappy. So what happened? She said, Mother, they came and they said, we are very tired, they didn't eat any food, must be something wrong with us. We were not eating, perhaps maybe that. But now we can't sleep, it's very bad, we couldn't feed them, this, that. I said, who told you this? So they said, Matthias. I said, call Matthias. He was half asleep, he walked in. I said, Matthias, what do you mean by not eating any food? He said, Mother, we are very tired. I said, you better make them up, and all of them you have. Otherwise, these people are not going to sleep all night. He said, but why? I said, that's Indian.
That's true.
You understand that. See, if they are angry, supposing the husband is angry, he won't eat his food.
This is the same thing in Turkey also. Same thing.
And they woke them up, all of them. And half asleep, didn't know what was up. He said, this is cruelty. I said, please, you better go through it now.
See, I just placed you wanted this.
Sorry?
No,
Picture now, can we do it even now?
Yes. What time is that? 9:30?
9:45.
Second show. 9? What's the time now?
9:45. Now is 10 o'clock.
It's 10 o'clock.
9:57.
So I don't know what's the matter with my watch. It's 10 o'clock. I better take out this Diwali business.
Tonight.
Too much. It was up to here.
Yes. Dov'è il conto?
Allora porta adesso. 600.
Loro?
Would you like to have one more cup of tea?
I don't think tea and the night toast.
A testa?
Quanti siamo?
30.000 lire. Siamo 18.
What is it going on? consultations.
Tu non hai detto che era poco caro?
Turche,
Ah, quanto sono in lire italiane?
30.000
See,
turche.
I tell you,
Eh?
it would be nice if I could,
No, Shri Mataji.
you know, I'll be very happy.
More or less.
You must make me happy also. Sometimes.
We are so many, so you have to make happy all of us.
Good idea.
I tell you, you can't argue with sahajayoga. They are cleverer than even God, I think.
Quanto fa il dollaro?
20.
20 dollari?
No, $10, meno di $10.
Ok, 25.
20.000 lire. Ah no, è giusto, in
31.000
lire
lire
italiane.
turche.
15
What plane goes from Turkey
Andiamo.
to India? Turkish There must be 2-3 days in between.
Twice a week.
Tuesday.
One is Tuesday, and I don't know what is the next, but there's twice in a week.
Must be Friday.
Pagare paga, posso pagare e dobbiamo pagare.
And how much it costs?
Questi qua non hanno
Well, approximately.
We have to watch.
How can that be so much?
Quanto è $1? $1.
Although I have never thought to go to India, but I'm going to make
No, I will make it open. Or let us see. Now supposing, you see, you say we are in a group of four.
Allora,
I can talk to the travel agency or my company. Maybe they can arrange
more than
the
15.
cheaper flights.
Just find out, just find out. I would like some of you to come here, and you need not pay for your tour. Only traveling. There are no ships going.
And also it's a matter of time when all of us are working to get the permission.
It takes only one day, I think. I've seen from Aden to Bombay, 1 day. From Aden.
How much now?
Aden. Used to, I don't know. But better is that flight you find out. It should not be more than $100. It is so close. You might be having some other companies. What about this Egyptian airline?
I have to check if the other airlines they have some charter airlines. I don't know how much they cost.
To find out. Because maybe the Egyptian may be very cheap. Egyptian maybe.
no, digli che c'è, allora hai pagato. Ci sono in più, allora 2 che non c'è. Anche l'altro, no, 3.
Gali. Yes.
Okay.
My husband also must have written in this.
It is possible.
Yes.
They just want to know if you are happy with their food.
Yes, yes.
Chi è che non paga? Digli questo. No. Da Nicolas.
Dobbiamo mettere
Two Turkish there, don't they?
Give her.
Taiwan.
Give her back.
Yeah, give him the 50, take back the other. We'll just pay.
they are collecting now.
Che cosa gli do al giusto non ha mangiato niente?
You didn't eat.
No, we just checked.
No, ma lui non ha mangiato, scusami, a
Ah, sì?
casa.
No,
No. What are you doing? Quello meglio.
Sì, è
With the Italian
No, ma ho mangiato un sacco di
30, metti ancora il resto per...